The dangers of relying on oral history alone, and why ancient ruins are critical in navigating true versus false oral history.
Of that, but according to the cultural legends, these comprise burials of individuals that were close to Tui Manua that wanted to be buried with him, and the closer they were, the more they were buried closely with him.
So remember that. This is another interesting thing. It says people are buried there. Remember that. Remember that, right? Because this is one of the things. A lot of oral history can be good, but there's a lot of oral history that is not always accurate.
The problem is in Tonga and Fiji, they don't have the reciprocal stories that Manua took over our area. Some of these rock mounds, Muhammad Sahib looked into, and the obvious explanations of the burial pits. Another explanation is these are a series of goofy pits, especially.
You see where we just went? The oral history just went from, you see those mounds? That's where all the super loyal people to the Tui Manua are buried, in those rock mounds. We went from super sacred burial mounds to
Ufi pits.
Ufi pits.
That is funny.
You have a ring of stones, not in the center. This is a characteristic of an Ufi pit or yam pit. There's also other possibilities. It could be a commemoration, where a burial commemoration, where the body is not under the stones, but it's simply a commemoration. The problem with this is this Kikuchi only describes one commemorative mound, and that's in Tutuila. Another possibility is that these are just stone heaps mentioned by Green and Davidson. They excavated several of these heaps, and they could find nothing under it. There was no burials, there was no subsurface features. It was just literally a mound of stones. So
that was just a Sunday Umu location.
No, that was just a Umu after their Faikava. It's funny.